Hello children, welcome back. So today we are going to start with a new chapter which is again a part of noun. You must be getting tired and bored of this chapter now, and I understand, but this is very important for you to understand the whole thing. So today we are back with chapter number 4, and that is noun, common and proper. Okay, this might be very confusing, this might sound very confusing to you, might be also difficult. So that is why I have divided the chapter into two parts. Number 1 is common noun, number 2 is proper noun. So there are many kinds of nouns, but we will focus only on these two now. Okay, so let's start with common noun today. Tomorrow we will proceed with proper nouns. So let's start. So children, today we start with the chapter number 4, which is nouns, common and proper. So yes, we are going to talk in details about the various kinds of noun. Kinds means types. Like suppose there are many types of ice creams like chocolate, butterscotch, vanilla, strawberry, mango and many more which I can't remember currently, but many more are there. So these are types of ice creams. Like that we have types of nouns as well. There are many types of nouns, but we will be focusing on two types of nouns for now for this class. Alright. So what are they? They are common noun and proper noun. So let's see this. What are nouns? You have read this before. Answer. Words which are used as names of persons, animals, places or things are called nouns. Yes, you have learned this few days back, so you know this, right? Now, why this is important? This is important because until you know this, you won't be able to know what are the types of nouns. So what are nouns? Nouns are words which are used as names of persons, animals, places or things. Any kind of name of these three categories, these three parts will be considered as noun. Alright. So I had explained this chapter with lot of details, with lot of examples in your previous classes. If you haven't seen that video by chance, please go to my channel in YouTube and check the videos, or you can search from Wasm itself. You just have to go back a little bit and you can find the videos. It's all there. Alright. So let's continue with this. So what are nouns? We know now. Now what is important is that noun is also called naming words. And why is it called naming word? Because it is the name of something or someone, isn't it? Any name, any particular name that we talk about, suppose my name Ronita, that is a name, right? So it is a noun. So any name, wherever you see any name of anything, any person, any place, any animal, that is a noun or a naming word. So now you know what are naming words or what are nouns. Again I will tell you, it's been done in the previous class itself. Just check. So what are nouns? We have just seen that any word which are used, any word which is used as names of person, animal, place or thing are called nouns. So I guess children this is clear with you, and that is why it is called naming word. Noun is a name and that is why it is called a naming word. This much is clear to you. Now we will see this different thing. See this. See nouns, and we can see arrow, and two different parts are there, common noun, proper noun. See, there are many kinds of nouns, but we will currently focus on only these two kinds of nouns. There are many kinds of noun which you will be knowing about in your next classes, but currently we are going to focus on common noun and proper noun. But again this might sound very difficult to you, so I have separated the two parts in two videos. So today I am talking about common noun. Okay, today I will be talking about only common noun. So I hope this would be clear to you and you will not find any problem in this, because I have tried to make it simple for you so that you understand well. If you have any problem, please point it out in the comment section. I really need to know this because this is very important. If you do not understand, then I need to change the ways and I have to make it a little more easier for you. If it is not easy, I hope it is easy, because I have tried to make it easy, very easy. But again, if you have any problem, please let me know, so that I can understand whether you are actually watching it or not. That is also important. You people are learning or not, that is also important. So, now let us continue and let us focus on common nouns. So, we will be focusing on common nouns. What is a common noun? Words which are used to name things or persons or places in general are called common nouns. Words which are used to name things or persons or places in general are called common nouns. They do not have any special names. What do you mean by special names, children? Special name means the names that are given to you by your parents, the names by which you introduce yourself, like Rishika, like Orpon, like Himanshu, like Arya, like Josna, like Aviraj, like Ogrima, like Shaurya. These are names that are being given to you by your parents, isn't it? Right. But there is something which we need to know right now. When we are talking about these names, we are talking about these people, particular people. But we are not talking in general sense. We are not mentioning, we are not telling about the whole class. We are not talking about all the girls or all the boys. We are just pointing out some few names, isn't it? So, that is why they are having special names, and when we talk about common nouns, we will not be able to talk about special names. We won't be having any special names. So, we will be just telling girl and boy and no other specific name. Understood? We won't be focusing on any special name. We are just going to focus on things which are meant for all and not for a single person or single thing, isn't it? So, I guess you have understood this part. See, this is very easy to understand. You just need to focus on the words which are used to name things or persons or places in general. We will not be talking about Kalyani, we won't be talking about Kolkata, we won't be talking about Delhi, isn't it? We will just talk about cities. See, examples: boy, girl, teacher, baby, student. So, boy, girl, teacher, baby and student can be anyone. Boy, any boy, girl can be any girl, teacher can be any teacher, baby can be any baby and student can be any student, right? So, we are not telling Ronita miss, we are not telling Debonila miss, we are not talking about Pandey sir, we are not talking about Moshumi miss, we are just saying teacher. We are not telling about any student, we are not telling Ornob, we are not telling Shaurya, we are not telling Shoptok, we are not telling Anirban, we are not telling any other name, we are not telling Torjo, we are not telling Adrija, we are just telling student. Understood? So, I guess this part is clear to you. When we talk about student, when we say student, are we telling about any particular student? No, we are not talking about any particular student, we are just talking about any student, random student. So, I guess this much you have understood. This is very easy to understand. Now, again we will go back to what were common nouns. So, let us see this. See, common nouns are words which are used in general sense, and we know the examples as well. Now, we will move to common nouns are not special names. Why are common nouns not special names? Because number one, they can be used for any person or place. Yes, correct. We can just use them for any person or any place. We are not particularly mentioning anyone. We are not talking about any kind of name. Like if I talk about ice cream, I am not saying mango ice cream, I am not saying vanilla ice cream, I am just saying ice cream. Next point is, when we talk about them, we talk about all and not about any particular person or place. We are talking about everyone, okay. We are not talking about any one person, any single person, okay. We are talking about everyone, not only about person, it is also applicable for place, thing, both. So, we are talking about all. When we talk about the class, we will talk about everyone in the class, okay. We are not talking about any particular person, like now I am talking to you all and not to any one particular person. Is it clear to you? Is there any confusion? I don't think there should be, because this this is very clear, this is very easy to understand. Common nouns are very easy, very simple. They are simple words like boy, girl, student, boy, who are common, like it can be anyone. That is common noun. Alright, so now we will move to some examples. You see, examples are needed because you have to understand the chapter better. So, to understand this better, I have focused on some examples so that you are able to identify what is a common noun, which one is a common noun, with some explanations I have given. Kindly check it out and try to understand what I am trying to say. So, children, what can we see here in the picture? Yes, you are right. We can see a very pretty, a very beautiful girl, like all the girls of this class is holding a beautiful flower. Okay, so we are seeing a girl is holding a flower, but from the picture, can we make out the name of the girl? Can we make out the name of the flower, the kind of flower? There are many kinds of flowers, right? So, can we say which kind of flower is this? Can we make it out? No, it is not very easy. It is not at all easy. So, I guess this example is perfect for a common noun because we are not talking about any particular girl. We don't know the name of this girl. This girl can be anyone. This can be Rishika, this can be Arya, this can be anyone. This can be Ugrima, Josna, anyone, any particular girl. We cannot name the girl. We cannot say this is Shamriddhi. We cannot say this is Anisa. No way. We cannot say this is Khushbu. Never. So, see the picture. See, here we have given the example. The girl is holding a flower. So, here girl and flower. The words girl and flower are common nouns. Is it clear? So, again you can see the pictures at the side. See, the girl is holding a flower. So, what is the girl holding? Flower. Who is holding the flower? The girl. So, both of these are nouns and both of these are common nouns, isn't it? Both of these are names of a person and thing, and these are nouns, and also we don't know who are they. So, we are going to say, and we can definitely say with 100% surety that these are common nouns. Now, see this part. So, here the words girl and flower are not having any particular name. They are not having any name. We cannot make out any name from the picture, can we? No, we cannot. We are not told which girl or which flower. So, these are common nouns, alright. I hope this is clear to you. You have understood this part. Is it crystal clear? It has to be crystal clear. Now, we will be moving to the next example. So, children, what can we see in the picture? In the picture, we can see that the children are laughing, the students are laughing and enjoying the class, and the teacher is laughing as well. So, what is the teacher exactly doing in the class? The teacher is teaching the students in the class. So, this is the common scene of every school, every class, that there is something very funny that happens while teaching, and all of us start laughing, isn't it? So, the same thing we can see out here. They are literally enjoying their class, but what can we see here? See very nicely. We can see that the teacher is teaching the students. So, which teacher? Children, can you see any of your teachers out here? Any name can you find out from here? Well, you will be thinking it imaginary. Imaginary teachers, you will say that this is Debolna Miss or something, but no, she is not this. She is not so small. See, the teacher is very small out here. So, what can we write? Let us see. The teacher is teaching the students. Here who is the teacher? Who is the teacher teaching? The teacher is teaching the students. And from whom are the students learning? The teacher. So, these two, the word teacher and the student, both are nouns because these are names of persons, correct, but they are not having any special name. So, they are common nouns. So, Now see this. Here the words teacher, students are not having any particular name. See, can we find out any particular name there? No. So we are not mentioning which teacher or which student. It can be any teacher or any student. Therefore, these are common nouns. Understood? These are common nouns. It is very simple. See, if you try to understand properly, then you will understand it very nicely. You have to just follow the video properly. You have to listen to what I am saying. You have to see the examples. You have to understand the examples properly, and when you are seeing this, concentrate on this. Now we will move to the next one. So what could we see? We could see that the child, a boy, is going to school. He is walking to his school. So are we mentioning which boy? Have we mentioned? Can we make out by the picture which boy is it? Can we say it's Arnob? Can we say it's Shoptok? Can we say it is Shoreen? Can we say it is Ronak? No. Can we then say it is who can it be? See the picture properly. Can you make out the name from here? Any name? Is it Shihab? No. So see the picture. We are saying the boy is going to school. So who is going to school, children? The boy is going to school. And where is this boy going? The boy is going to school. So these two are nouns, boy and school. Both of these are nouns. So the word boy, the word school, these two are also common nouns. And why so? See this. Here again the words boy and school are common nouns, because we are not talking about any particular boy, or we are not mentioning the school's name, are we? No, we are not. So it is very clear that these two would be common nouns. So common noun was very easy, I guess. It wasn't very difficult for you, because this was just few things that you need to keep in your mind. See this. So that's it for today. I hope you have understood the whole chapter, the common nouns, because it wasn't that difficult, was it? I don't think so, because only few things are there, nothing else is there in the chapter, nothing else is there in the portion. Again I will say the whole things. Just let's go through this again. What is a common noun? Words which are used to name things, persons or places in general are called common nouns. Please repeat with me. I know I cannot hear you, but you please repeat with me. Words which are used to name things, persons or places in general are called common nouns. Again, common nouns are not special names, and why? Because they can be used for any person or place, and when we talk about them, we talk about all and not only about any particular person or place. So children, please try to understand the chapter well. If you do not understand, go through the video twice, thrice, 4 times, but try to understand this, alright. And again, if you have still, if your problem persists, if your problem stays, please let me know whether where you are having problem, in which areas you are having problem. Comment that so that I understand what is your concern and I can address that. Okay, so I'll try to solve your problem if you tell me that. And please like the video, then only I'll understand whether you're seeing or not, because I cannot understand whether you people are seeing the video, learning at home, nothing. I cannot understand at all. I've just got 4 or 5 responses. So please children, please let me know whether you people are watching the videos or you people are learning at home or not, because these are important, these are there in your syllabus. So please follow the classes properly and let me know through your likes, comments. Let me know, anyhow you let me know that you are watching the video, please. That is very important right now. Alright, so That's it for today. I hope you have understood the chapter, and tomorrow we will be continuing with proper nouns. Till then, take care. Lots of love. Bye.